And welcome back. It was 2 months, not 3, Daryl, so don't even talk about that. This is Let's Play the Crystal Bears, and I am your buddy, Turbo C.
I'm your mutual acquaintance, Zen Master Bullshit.
I'm the other guy who doesn't say anything.
Shut up. Anyways, I'll do a little recap as I always do. Last time we revealed Dragon as the villain. Goldenrod was revealed to be Amita Tellian. And our good friend Blaze, whose entire existence was consolidated into one episode, both lived and died. So, and now we're in the Uke Sky City, which is in another dimension. Oh god, that guy lost his head.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh, they're alive still.
Oh, I thought you finally committed murder.
What is this?
I just want to say, Rip Blaze,
Those guys are as big as dicks as you guys are. You are. What am I saying?
I have not missed this.
Why are there cats here?
I don't know.
How are they alive?
There are random animals here, and apparently they were teleported here. I don't know.
So you meant I'm confused. These people are literally made out of like
they're just living armor.
Bits and bobs of piece of armor. Okay, so how are they male and female?
I don't know.
Obviously,
there's male and female armor, at least according to the first game. But also in the first game, I don't think you could take the armor apart. It was just sort of a stylistic choice. And I don't know when all this got added in and all this shit. By the way, you guys might have noticed a few seconds ago there is a crystal to what is now right directly behind me. Or at least a shadow of a crystal, I guess I should say. And that might seem familiar to about 9 episodes ago.
So, like,
in that big cavern where everything fell and fell upwards.
So if you were watching these videos 3.5 years ago, you should remember that.
Yes.
And if you do remember, please seek mental help, because you care entirely too much about this non-existent plot.
Like me.
So, I'm going to keep bringing this back up. Uke, male and female, is that a personality, or is it? Are they referring to gender, or do the armors have actual like sex?
Oh god, it's back.
Not the act, but like the physical characteristics.
I'm pretty sure blacksmiths are more provocative of a job in their society.
Oh, what? Alright, so, the thing with Ukes is... I don't know. I mean, they obviously have male and female voices, as Amita Tellian has a female voice, and they have male and female armors. The female armor, it's like they got more feathery wings, or feathery-looking wings. And the males, it looks sort of... Okay, I forgot about this. In the first game, you can easily tell if it's a female by their huge, like, cone Madonna-shaped boobs.
Oh,
but they don't have it in this game. Anyways,
a tasteful game.
So this
for children.
We want to get to that platform, and I was trying to glitch the game here by diving to the other platform and hoping I was closer to that one and it would grab that. But instead, I found Lael's Superman.
So, yeah. Like, I remember what happened leading up to this, but where exactly are we? Like, my big issue with this game is I am lost in space and time, and I don't know where any of these events are taking place with reference to the other events or places.
Well, if you have lost track of time, I'm not sure if I can help you with that, but What happened was Italian, we helped escape Jagran, and the Ukes, they kind of got their tribal crystal got destroyed, and they're trying to revive that crystal, but when the crystal's gone, they got sort of sent to a different dimension, I guess, is what happened there. So now they're in another dimension, which everyone else thought, because their tribal crystal was destroyed, that they just died or something.
Like that uke right there.
Yeah, this is so weird. That person doesn't respawn. The animals that I throw off the cliff do respawn. That person doesn't. They are dead forever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can't have kids killing animals now, can we?
But full-bodied armor, that's okay.
To be fair, I'm not quite sure you could count these things as alive.
Special water and special power.
Oh, jump in now.
No,
go.
No,
No.
yes, no.
No. Get away from that.
Does that have any, like, actual gameplay value, or is it just there to remind you of your terrible deeds?
They're just sort of like Dumbledore's stupid cauldron or whatever. It's just memories that show up. And
the memory splooge.
Splooge, sure.
that you get absorbed into.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't have anything particularly interesting about it. But it's funny that you mentioned that, because we will see something a little bit soon that is kind of what you were thinking. After I'm finished
throwing that cat off a cliff?
No, I don't think I threw anyone off a cliff. Or any animals off a cliff.
You throw them right meow.
So, I mean, how far do we have left in this game? Because this looks like a very in-gamey place. I mean, you've got pools of memories of the adventure, massive sarcastic air quotes, past, and, you know, you're in floaty dead space.
Well, it's funny that you kind of mention it as an endgamey area. I wouldn't necessarily call it that, but it is sort of a very, I don't know the word, but it's a important area, I guess. Oh god, Lael, no!
What the hell?
It's important in the fact that there's, it's sort of like a hub world, I guess you could say. In that, after I talk to this person and go up those spheres, I can use an example.
That person's head's still not packed. That person is forever headless.
Yeah. Alright, so this crystal up here that I'm looking at, that's actually a warp point. And you can find warp points all across the world, and you can see them right there. There's a bunch of them. And so this place is kind of a hub world in that you can come back to it a lot and go to other places.
We are
it's
on
kind
the
of
edge
useful.
of destruction. The crystal
Avoid
principle
plot.
has been disrupted, and this world may cease to exist.
I hope it does.
What is it you want from me? It's not just my sympathy, is it?
We also
No,
want
of
your
course not.
amazing acting
What I
skills.
want is your understanding. I want you to understand my actions and why the resurrection is so vital.
Understanding ending now,
Why did you
canon. Giant
choose
space
me?
flowers incoming.
Because you are a crystal bearer, Lael. When I first received my powers, I took them as a sign of the crystal's will. to
Okay, so
resurrect
here's a
the
little
youth
thing.
crystal and join the worlds
Amita
as
Italian
one
here
again.
is a crystal bearer, and
Thus,
she's kind of unique
the
in that
Ukes
she
would be
can summon
saved, and the crystal
into
principle
different,
restored.
you know, from the other world into
You do
this dimension,
understand,
whatever it
do you not?
is.
As a
So
fellow
she was the only
crystal
Uke
bearer.
that's able to actually traverse
Honestly,
the planes
I've never
with
seen
the
any
help of
kind
Lael,
of
I
crystal
guess.
principle
And so
or
she
felt
sort of
its
figured that
presence.
is her destiny,
Personally,
and
I'd rather not be
there is
tied
a
down
crystal
to something
principle
like
and
that.
something is guiding her fate, blah blah
But
blah.
then again, that doesn't
Well,
mean the Uke
from
should
what-
just
So she
be
has a
wiped
more
out of
interesting
existence.
motivation than the main character.
Resurrection? Why not?
Also, from
Yeah,
what I
four
remember,
tribes to
crystal
begin
principle basically
Why can't it be
is,
that way now?
hey, all four races need
The
to
Lilty
exist,
would beg
otherwise
to
bad
differ
things
with you.
happen.
You can cross that bridge
Yeah,
when
that's
you
pretty
get
much
there.
it, exactly.
Whether you restore
But I do like
peace or
Lael's
start another
characterization
war,
here, and it's just
that's
like,
completely up to you.
yeah, whatever, you can have another
The crystal
war,
principle
or,
rules all, right?
you know, just live, I don't know.
For
I don't
now,
care.
I would be
Sounds fun.
content to
Let's
know
do it.
I have your support. I do.
It's a
have your
stupid like
support.
plot in terms of plot, but I kind of like that the character is
You owe
just
me
whatever,
one.
man.
Thank you.
Okay, remind
the
me.
ones in the
We've
capital,
got
right?
this is the second one,
Yes.
right?
The Lilty
This is
Princess
Out
the
of
second one
three?
out of 3.
Is
Yes.
Why
now
don't you summon her?
this
I
isn't
have
the
tried
one
in the past, but for some
that what's her
reason,
face
it never
had.
seems to work.
because
This is the one that
okay,
Belle
because
had.
at one point
That's the one she just gave it up.
okay we've seen 3 different ones. We've seen all 3 at this point, haven't we?
Yeah, we've seen the third one. If astute viewers have probably noticed
Then
this.
let us begin.
Astute here meaning those with eyes.
Yeah, those with eyes. I'll just say it out loud. Oh, and they also just said it too. Princess Altea, she carries it on her person at all time. And when we were on the train riding with her, you could see it attached to her
appears
chest,
our
basically.
powers were forcibly
It was
shut
on her
off.
clothing.
Looks like the summon itself worked. Let's try again.
Your powers just happened to catch random objects in the vicinity of the target.
Oh god, now we have to chase that thing down again.
My oh my.
This is... You said objects in the vicinity, didn't you?
Yes.
Mia.
Okay,
if I
or we
recall
don't have to chase it
correctly.
down. That was
Why don't
quick.
you let me handle this one? I'll go talk to the princess.
Please tell me we're
personally.
going to be holding the ferret hostage
With all
for the
due
crystal.
respect, Leo, I doubt
God,
someone like
please
you
tell
would
me.
be granted an audience with the
I-
princess.
I wish, but it's
And
not
you'd be
actually
right.
the
Oh man,
case.
come on!
But if I
Let's
can somehow get close
don't
to
half-ass
her,
it,
she'll
Crystal
listen.
Mirror Riders. Let's make Leo completely despicable.
Very well.
I mean, we're
I will
Okay,
take
so
some
there
time.
is a point in here. There's
Let me
another
restore
point
the
that's
light
coming
to
up
this.
where Leo could actually like just blackmail the princess into giving it to her, but no, he doesn't do that. Anyways, this is an important character right here, this Moogle.
he's got goggles. Clearly the best Moogle.
His name is Leo, and he's a crystal bearer. And he has super adventures.
Why?
Look,
Why?
He's blue though. I'm not sure why that's... Because Leo's more of a yellowy guy. Anyways, so this is kind of what you were mentioning before, Daryl. This pool right here, we can use that to jump in, teleport to random places, or we can use that to play mini games we have done in the past.
what mounts forever?
I will play a mini game. Never that one. Anyways,
How come they're all
we
question marked?
that is places we can teleport. The last person we talk to defines where we could go. So the Uke says a place we can go. Leo says a game we can play. So let's
Oh.
play Shoot the Monsters. The first game we played, and it was kind of fun.
So
Now we can choose which gun we want, and I have 2 Wiimotes to display the awesome capabilities of multiplayer crystal bearers that there is.
Oh man, I wish I could be playing this right now.
So, there's a little something added in this game now. The second time you play it, you can decide what type of gun you want, and I chose slow, but it does a lot of damage. So everything dies in one hit except this big one.
Oh yeah! Yes!
And playing with 2 Wiimotes is really hard. Because I didn't have another person with me, I was just doing 2 in one hand. Or 1 in each hand.
How's that? Yes!
Yeah. And we can kill that big one.
Wait a minute, they didn't even model a second gun for the 2-player.
No, they didn't. But anyways, I lied in the first video. We can kill that big one. It takes a lot of hits.
also, Daryl, if you could kill him, or if they modeled a second gun, then it wouldn't be canon anymore because he only had 1 gun back at the beginning of the game. And clearly, this is a rich narrative where we should care about that kind of thing.
Are you stuck on this rock?
Yeah, I'm stuck here. I have to teleport out.
Yeah.
So we're going to the Mog Wood Station, someplace we have never been before, actually.
Then how
It's
can we
kind of
teleport to it?
a portal's just open there. See? And the best Moogle was waiting for us.
That's not Sealskin. Sorry, bro.
and we have to go visit Sid. But instead, let's stick around the Moogle Station for a bit, because this is a really cool area. One, because I love the Moogles in this game; they're actually kind of cute. Oh, and I just sort of noticed in the bottom right of the letters, the Moogle is modeled after the original Crystal Chronicles Moogle, which is just sort of a ball of fluff and a head. Aside from Stiltskin, who is a huge motherfucker. Anyways, Mog Wood Station is kind of an interesting area. It's very different from most areas we've been to before in that it's a lot more green and rurally and plants everywhere. Not much special to go on, except if you go down these vines here, there's a long winding journey, and there will be enemies at the bottom, as well as just some stuff you can look at. And the minigame will play.
This reminds me of... There's this good RPG that's on the Wii called Xenoblade Chronicles. And there's a big ass jungle with huge waterfalls and stuff, and you can jump right off. You can go everywhere you can see.
I hear that's pretty good. Also, these monkeys are totally fucking with the Moogles right now, just jumping on them.
Are those Lail monkeys?
You'd think so with how dickish they are.
There's only two Lails. There's the Hummin Lail and the Moogle Lail, and they're actually two halves of a former primordial Lail that actually created the world.
Yeah, that's actually going to be the end game where
Are they both
both
part of
die
the
at the same time and their souls combine to create the primordial
They get tied into a
Lail.
giant Lail made out of crystal bearer energy.
So, speaking of the endgame, I guess, so now that we know who the villain actually is, which is Dragron, what do you think his goals are?
To sound a lot like Dan Green. I think that's one of his goals.
Well, we're gonna do a mushroom hunt now, and I got a good head start here with 3 just in the beginning.
Get high as fuck, huh?
Yeah. So we're fighting against, well, apparently their icons in the left are just...
The mushrooms?
We're fighting the mushrooms, but no, there's other Moogles that are gathering mushrooms.
Oh, those things
And
flying
so-
around.
Yes, the Moogles flying around, we're competing against them.
Oh, so you want to throw monkeys at them?
No, you don't really have to do anything against them to win. Just gotta find more, and I'm pretty much destroying them as it is, so...
Yeah, at first I thought that was like the different kinds of mushrooms you collected, like you just had to get a certain score.
I
Yeah.
didn't even notice until just now. Like, even though you told me, I still didn't believe it. And then the yellow mushroom congealed into Lail's face. A terrifying experience.
Ah, humbug, you win.
Wait, what did you even get for that?
Just an achievement.
An achievement and really high.
Yeah. By the way, if you're the kind of person that really likes to achievement hunt, this game is perfect for you, because there's an achievement for fucking everything.
Including
as you've
fucking
probably
everything.
seen. So I forgot where we're supposed to go, which was to meet Sid. So, also I forgot how to get there, and this map isn't exactly helping. But this is a station, so I probably should have been able to realize that I can go on a train and find one here. Especially considering we have upgraded the trains onto a new engine.
You know, for a game with a map that small, it sure does take a fucking while to get between places.
But first things first, we've had this symbol for a while, and now I'm looking through them to try and find one that people suggested in the thread. Spoilers, I forgot what all of them were, so I don't use one this time, but I think you guys will like the one I picked just by the name.
Sky High?
It's Sky High.
Sky High! Oh, and then you have to make it.
Yeah, and everything's apparently 10% at this level.
You know, if those stats actually meant anything, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I have no idea what this symbol is though.
I think it's some type. Oh, I know what it is.
And
It's a very cartoonish airplane because you see like a propeller at the front of it. It's like the thing's like bent forward at the camera, like a crappy college football mascot.
Oh, catch our
Alright.
fever.
no, I wanted to stay with Sky High for a little bit, but that was my promise to. I remember that someone suggested they wanted the Cactar one, so that was my promise to do that later. Oh, there's some enemies in this area, and we can find some new enemies. So I can stall for more time, even though I don't really need to stall. But all of the Muggles disappear once enemies come, and we can just dive off and see what some new enemies
all
look
live
like.
in the fantasy equivalent of Silent Hill.
Oh, I bet they look exactly the same as the old ones.
No, these are actually all entirely new enemies, I believe. And I'm sure this is actually kind of interesting to you, Leo, Zen, because, you mentioned that we were in the, endgame, and that's a time barrier
What?
right there.
You're gonna get stabbed. Oh my god.
Oh, I must be a little bit behind because I thought you meant the big ball was a time barrier, and I was extra confused. But
No, I was pointing at one. There's a cursed spike, and I'm not exactly sure how to use that.
I think maybe
throw
like
it
you
at
can
enemies does
spin it
not
to
work.
get the point. I think you actually had to point the way. Also, why did the tone barriers look like
Maybe.
scarecrows?
I don't know, the Tomberries are very skinny in this one. I mean, points for trying to do something different instead of, you know, how they always look, but
They look like something. And I can't put my finger on it.
yeah, they kind of look familiar to me.
It has to be like some kind of action game. I remember like a scarecrow with like a lantern hanging down in front of it, like a cloak. Just cut this out because I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I think that spike points to somewhere on the map.
Maybe. I don't know. Someone probably more knowledgeable than me will tell me after. Oh god, I'm dying. Run the hell away.
You know, I wouldn't expect to see these kind of enemies in the forest. I would expect, like, maybe bears or, I don't know, jellyfish or something, but this kind
Oh god!
rock and roll.
Jesus Christ, that's beautiful. Just AAA game physics right there.
Unreal 3 engine at work.
Have it.
Or whatever the fuck this thing runs.
The Hedgehog engine.
Yeah.
I like the Hedgehog engine.
Original the engine, do not steal.
Alright, so let's go to Prison Sand Station, which looks like it's the closest place to Sid's workshop.
Bridgetown.
I thought he was in, like, that weird town. Yeah.
Bridgetown, but none of the places pointing to that.
That's weird. You still have to hide from the guards?
Oh, hey, there's someone right next to me. After I read this letter about a ski slope that's apparently romantic.
If there's so many people writing about this secret ski slope, it's not that much of a secret.
Alright, so that right there is Leo. You might have mentioned or noticed a few videos. I met Chime, a character from My Life as King. This is Leo, the protagonist of My Life as King. King Leo, right there.
I'm so sorry, Your Majesty. Oh! Oh god, these guys might as well be Splinter Cell characters, as good as they are guarding things.
Yeah.
Someone stole my single penny! Oh, that guy has some cash.
Yeah, that's kind of a bit.
Glad to see that we're finally back to what everybody wants to see. Larson.
Maybe they're not. Maybe you're not hiding from them. It's just like you have to sit through the train for a minute.
I thought everybody hated crystal bears. Why are they waving and being all happy?
Everyone is super nice to Leo. Or super hatred. So maybe you guys might be able to figure out what the hell this statue is.
Well, if I can get a better view of it.
That's as good as I can get. I can't get any better.
Sassy human shakes them hips. An important movement in the Little T Rebellion.
Oh man, these guys are really interested in this dog.
Look at him.
Okay now.
I ain't never seen
Look, he's sitting up, but look, he's holding his paws out. He just wants a handshake.
Wonder when he's gonna put his other feet down.
So these where all the humies live?
Not really, because this is actually, we're right next to a prison, so...
So yeah. Because everybody knows humies ain't nothing but a bunch of marauders and murderers.
No, that's Selkies.
Oh. Well, they're kind of like humies.
And we know where they live. Most of them live at the guild.
Beach Party Central.
Over here.
Collect or...
Wait, why does he think
Wait.
you're a prisoner?
Well, I
Wait,
don't
no.
know.
He was talking to this you, but facing you.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense, because, guard, you're facing the wrong... I'm right here, okay.
Are you gonna make a jailbreak? You should totally make a jailbreak.
I was trying to make a jailbreak, but apparently I was going the wrong direction, because this door right here is the... That's the, I'm on the exit side of that door, meaning I'm free, and inside there is the prison. So, and I can't open that, so I can't free a bunch of people.
Fair, there's probably just more stinking crystal bearers in there.
I go in there later, and would you be surprised that I didn't notice any single crystal bearer? Anyways, I just stayed there because saving gives you your life back, and I was tired of looking at that red reticle.
Over here.
Okay, so this one will open for you.
So this door is the one that we want to go through, because this will go towards Sid's workshop.
Why does he work near a prison?
Over here.
Well, he works in Bridgetown. He works in a town. Just happens to have a desert with a prison in it really close by.
Well, I guess you get cheap labor.
Like San Diego.
Yeah, basically.
Isn't that where Alcatraz is, or am I mixing up my towns in terrible states?
I think you're mixing it up. It's not in San Diego.
It's one of those other sands.
Yeah, some sand.
San Antonio, Texas, that's where it is.
Right.
Right, yeah.